my beautiful friends, and welcome back. So we are en route to Belfast. Staycation number 3 is underway. Is that how you say it? We are going to Belfast for 2 nights, baby! 2 nights! So, and it's actually a bit exciting. So tonight we're staying in a 4-star hotel, and tomorrow night we're staying in a 5-star hotel. Neither of us have ever stayed in a 5-star, so I thought it would be interesting to compare and see, is the 5-star actually worth it? What are you getting for your money's worth? Like the 4 versus the 5, like compare the room, the breakfast, compare it all. I thought it'd be a nice little segment that we could include in the video. I've only ever stayed in a 5-star hotel once, and it was when I was 11, and it was with my mum and dad. We were in Kerry, and for the first like 3 nights we stayed in a 4-star hotel, which had like a child's club, swimming pool. Like when I was younger, I used to love going away and like just like meeting up with random kids and playing with them. Did you used to do that?
No, never.
No. Really?
I'd be in my own shell. Like, I think I was too shy for any of that.
Do you know, that's really interesting, because like now, like when I think back to myself as a kid, I'm like, how did I do that?
And you can't do that now.
No, like I could never. Like that's just so.
I think I'd be the opposite now. I wouldn't mind meeting new people sort of now.
We just don't like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so when we went to the 5-star hotel after the 4-star, there was like no kids club, there was like no pool, there was just like no kids around. There wasn't like a soul on the site, and I remember being really upset because there was no kids club. So obviously I couldn't appreciate the 5-star hotel back when I was 11. So we're going to give it a go.
Shot, yeah.
Give it a go today.
Well, there's a big price difference in it as well. Like there's what is it, €120 in the difference?
Yeah, there's about €120 in the difference, so it is a lot, like a big difference.
Yeah.
Like what you could do with that 120, like you could do a bunch of things for the day, like a bunch of activities. Stranger, I barely know.
What are you
Don't
doing,
save us! She don't want to be saved, don't save us! No. 202 is this way. No? No, this way. 202. Oh no. Welcome to my crib. Okay, so this is night number 1. So we're staying in Madison Blue. This is a junior suite. I'll put the price up on screen here, but I have never stayed in such a big freaking room. Look at the size of this. So there's like a little seating area here. I swear you could fit like a whole family. You could literally have your whole family in here. And then over here, it's into like the bedding area. We've got telly. This is so cool. You're able to like swivel it around. So it's a bit squeaky, whatever way you want to go. And what really sold this room, I was going to say to us, well to me, was the bath. The freaking bath is unreal. Like, look at this. I'm actually obsessed. Like, hello. You're going to catch us in here tonight. Oh, I love this room. And then there's like the 2 double sinks. Where Dermot will be taking his 3 poos a day. Give me this. Actually, you won't believe what happened when I was packing. While I was packing, I got my period. Literally, as I was packing, got my period. Like, you could not write it. You actually couldn't write it. So instead of my lovely little matching set, underwear set I was going to wear, I'm wearing my big fat granny ugly ass period knickers. What did you think about that?
No comment.
No comment. Yeah, I don't know what it is. They said it's like just like a water feature. So this is our view out the window. It's actually such a beautiful day, isn't it?
Yeah.
They dropped. Oh, they're after kicking it in again. I thought you said they couldn't get it out.
They got the other one now. See the one out there now.
Oh yeah. Little outfit of the day. I'm wearing this denim jacket, which is Fashion Nova. I'm not sure where this dress is from, but I'll pop it up on the screen. And then this bag I got in Pennies only a couple of days ago, but it's literally the perfect, cutest little summer,
isn't it,
bag. Go on, where's your little outfit today from Mr. Basketball? If a man can't see something, it doesn't exist, right? Jeremy just goes, very warm in here. I was like, is there any windows? No windows. I go, are you sure? door? Yeah, no windows. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go over here. Oh, I'm gonna move the curtain. Oh, ta-da! There's a window. Oh, would you look over here? Pull this one back. Ta-da! Men, they don't move anything unless it's in their peripheral vision. Where you go? Back here. But anyways, we're going for our first non-fine dining experience. So just like normal food. And the lady at the restaurant recommended Zen. It's like a Chinese. And apparently they do the best cocktails. And you're going to do a cocktail right now. Or 10. Jeremy says we are here. But by the looks of things, we are definitely not.
I think that's supposed to be
here. What do you mean it's supposed to be? Oh, that's supposed to be the restaurant, but it's not.
Jeremy is right, as per usual.
Thank you very much. It looks kind of like dark and cozy. Do you know one of them is that kind of vibe? I've never seen so many cocktails on a menu before. I'm gone with the cherry blossom and Jeremy has gone with the chunky gush.
Oh, that is cool.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I think yours is nicer.
Let me see.
Cocktails can be so little like that when you can't taste. Like when you can't taste if there's any alcohol in it.
Oh, I don't like yours. I'm happy with mine. It already looks better than every other place we've been to though.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? This is so up our street. That prawn toast doesn't look like any prawn toast I've ever had before though.
No.
We feel so far away from each other. I hate when restaurants are like that. I always want them like here beside me. This looks amazing. Amazing. I just went to the toilet. They have heated, I repeat, heated toilet seats. I'm never leaving.
We have to walk backwards.
No, we can't walk backwards. So dinner is done. That was unreal.
Nicest I've had.
Yeah, nicest we've had together.
Nicest Chinese we've had even.
Nicest Chinese for sure. We love our local Chinese. Like we love it. We're like a weekly.
We rang it the other night at 12:30 and they only brought it up to us because
we're such regulars. But that was so good. Like if you ever come to Belfast you have to go to Zen. What are your thoughts on the room?
It's a lovely room if they cleaned it properly. I don't want anyone else's little shitty breadcrumbs all over the fucking couch. I don't like any of that bullshit. I want a clean room. But other than that, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, so Jeremy went around on a little bit of an inspection and to his surprise, he found a few things that he wasn't too impressed with. We're strolling back to the hotel now. We are wrecked after the drive up. Like a long drive, like 3 hours, it does kill you. Yeah. It really does kill you. Second thing we've noticed about the room is that the aircon doesn't fucking work. It is about 100 degrees Celsius in here and counting.
What's that about?
What's that about?
I don't know. I'm gonna ring the maintenance man to sort it out.
What are you gonna tell him?
Sort the fucking aircon out. I'm hardly gonna tell him to turn up the heat. What's that laugh about? I've gone through every one of them fucking drawers. There's so many of them.
There's so many drawers.
Out there. No mini fridge to be seen though.
Jim spent the first 10 minutes in this room going through every single drawer. I just don't understand who would ever go to a hotel and need that many drawers. No. Did you just do a little fart?
No menu in here either. I want to get a bit of room service. 4-star hotel, my fucking arse.
Babe, I can't see you. I can just see your outline. Like a black outline. There's.
No, what is it about you? You tell me. More pointless drawers. I'll tell you another thing that is stressing me out a small bit.
What?
The size of that fucking couch. It's way too big, like it just doesn't make any sense, and then have a small one over here.
No, do you know what's really stressing me out is the fact that they don't match. Is that there's a leather red couch.
Oh.
There's a leather red couch and then there's like a fabric blue couch. That looks like something that my granddad had for about 30 years and then he didn't want anymore, so.
And these are two different like materials.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying the colour.
And the
Oh no, that isn't.
The phone doesn't ring.
Oh. Oh.
So we've come to the hotel bar. Your face. And we've gotten a couple of cocktails. Got a pina colada, which I don't like, so Jared's gonna drink it. What did you get? Is this a margarita?
Pineapple margarita.
No, it's not.
It is.
Oh, it is. Yeah. This is lovely.
Yours are terrible.
Fuck off. You're so critical of my drinks every time. What is that about? Will you sort yourself out? I got a, what is it? It's not a mimosa, Rosina.
Rosini.
It's a wine with strawberry puree.
You don't like it?
I do like it. Oh my god.
You're so wussy.
You're so stressy though.
I like mine.
You don't like anything.
I have to drink. I was hoping you'd like it, but I wouldn't be able to drink that.
This is the definition of being a wag. Wife and girlfriends of footballers. Footballer. Girlfriend over here. Football. Holiday. Football. Watching the football. This is not okay. Yeah? What? I'm the love of your life? Am I?
Yeah.
How much?
How do you mean how much?
How much of the love of your life am I?
You're just the only love of my life.
The only love of your life? You're the only love of my life. Right, so I am on a mission for a bubble bath. I'm on a mission for a bubble bath. We actually got chatting to one of the chefs, like as we were going up to pay for our drinks. She was like, she just smiled at me and I smiled back at her, but I was wearing my mask. So I said to her, I was like, you can't see me smiling with my mask on. She was like, I can tell by your eyes. And then she was just like, did you have a good time? And I went over to her, I was like, oh yeah, we had a really good time. We got chatting. And we were gonna do the black cab tour tomorrow, which brings you around Belfast and explaining like all the troubles and everything that happened. But she was like, no. You've got to do the bus tour because you will save yourself a lot of coin. And I was like, yeah, the black cab tour is like €70 per person. And she was like, absolutely not. She was like, get the bus tour because you'll save yourself like 60 quid each. So we're gonna have a look into that tomorrow. I can't put, oh there it is. There it is. Baby, you ready for a bubble bath? I'll make bubbles, baby. I am the bubbles. Jeremy's finishing the football match in there and I'm just entertaining myself while we wait for him. Oh! I managed to fix the temperature and I got some bubbles. I used the body wash, you know, the little miniature body washes that come with it, and look how many bubbles this gave me. I am delighted, absolutely freaking delighted about this. What's the story? I look like a little fella. My boxers, your tracksuit bombs, and a big one. And you've got the toilet seat left up. German!
That wasn't me.
We spoke about this multiple times over the last 6 months. And we're still talking about it. Good morning! How did you sleep, baby? You didn't sleep great either, did you?
No, I woke up a lot.
Yeah, we both woke up a lot last night, but one thing I will say is the pillows were so comfortable, and I feel like hotel pillows are normally not that comfortable, and I'm really fussy on my pillows.
Do you think they were comfortable?
Yeah, do you not?
No, I thought the opposite nearly.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, but you're always trying to rob my pillow off me at home.
Yeah, which is totally different to that.
I thought I just like...
No, I didn't.
Sunk in it.
No, I didn't like it.
You don't like it?
That's what I think of them pillows.
My womb genuinely feels like it's trying to escape out of my body. My period cramps are so bad. Why are you giving me that look for? You didn't like that comment, no?
No.
Stay in there. I need you in a few years. The second and third day of my period is always the worst. Really, my cramps, really like I get really bad back pain, my boobs be really sore, PMSy, like I do just feel it in myself. And I've woken up this morning and I'm like, oh I'm on my motherfucking period. Right, so we're gonna keep it totally real, totally honest with you now, right? Today has been an absolute shit show and a half. And this is the reality of going away sometimes. So first things first, this morning, breakfast was a disaster. I asked for scrambled eggs on toast without the salmon. And they had, I saw, you know where they put the plate out for the servers to collect it. And there was salmon on it, and your man went over and said, there's not meant to be salmon on it. The chef picked the salmon off my eggs, and then your man brought it over. I cannot tell you the reek of salmon.
I could even smell it from the other side of the table. It was that bad.
It was so bad. Like, I can't with fish. Like, I'm just, the smell of fish just, I just gag. And it's not drama, like, it's genuine, you know. It just makes me repulsed. So then that happened. So then we were going to leave to go to the Titanic Museum, and Dermot got a flat tire.
Yeah.
And then we got to the Titanic Museum, and I had a panic attack because I was so overwhelmed with the amount of people, because I've not been around people in so long. So between my hormones and my anxiety after like the morning, I was just like,
it was all a bit of a shit show now, to be honest. Like, and then, but that's the way it happens sometimes. Like, things happen and you have to just get on with it.
So that's what I was saying, is just keep it real, because, you know, you're always seeing people on their stories or a vlog and it's all great and fun. But you don't see the half of it. You don't see what's actually the shit show that's happening behind the camera. So I thought we would just be honest.
Yes.
But the Titanic Museum was unreal. Like, it was unreal. Like, some of the information behind it, like, was just like, wow.
There's like, I don't know how many rooms was in it. There was like, I think it was like 19, or am I exaggerating saying that?
19?
Yeah, because I remember like going through the last room and it just said number 19.
Oh, 19 room. I thought you meant on the Titanic.
No.
It's like, it was way more rooms. It's like, were you in a different museum than me? But it was even really sad. Like, one of the things it was saying, like, a man, the last thing he did was save a child's life. Yeah. And just the rooms of like the 3rd class, how small the bunk beds were. Yeah. And like, they had like no space. Yeah. And it was just so sad. And then the comparison to like the first class.
It's hard to look at that sort of stuff then as well.
It made me really emotional. I think that might have been a bit of it as well, because like, I'm really hormonal, and I got like very emotional in the Titanic thing, just reading about it and what people went through. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what's fancy when you can see yourself. Wait until you see this view. So we're in the Fitzwilliam Hotel now, which is the 5-star. And ta-da! Oh my god, isn't that so beautiful? Like, we've got a whole view of Belfast. I think that kind of is included in the price as well. Yeah. Would it be like, getting that kind of view is mad.
The sun is blaring in there now as well.
And then turn around. So this is our room. Look at this gorgeous bed. Like, I'm actually obsessed. These move. I found out when I sat on that. Look, I got a little happy birthday note in for Dermot, and this just explains how the day is going. Dermot went and sat on the little cake and the little happy birthday note, and if that doesn't sum up today, I really don't know what does. But like, okay, and then come in here to the bathroom. It's a way smaller room, but I prefer it.
Oh, I prefer it.
It's so cozy. Yeah. Doesn't it just show like size means nothing?
No, but the other one was massive, like.
It was horrible big.
Yeah, it was.
So this is the bathroom. It's so like dark and eerie. The shower's unreal.
What sort of shower? Oh, I didn't see
the waterfall one, but isn't it so big?
Yeah.
Like, can they see how big that is? And then yeah, just our little sink and toilet, but it just feels so cozy and bougie, doesn't it? Like, this is not how I'm used to living. Like, this is not normally where I stay. But yeah, I was kind of saying, like, with the Radisson, like the 4-star, I feel like that was more of a 3-star.
I'd say I'd give it a 1.5 star.
Like, I just feel like.
No, be honest. Like, the dirt in the room, the shitty breakfast. What else did I complain about? The Wi-Fi, the air conditioning. Phone didn't work. Air conditioning. Like, you tell me that 4-star. None of that.
Oh, even we asked for toilet roll up to the room, never came.
Never came up.
Never came. But yeah, even like they were just so friendly here. We got in, weren't they? Like, really accommodating.
But you know it's a 5-star the minute we came in, like.
I feel like that's it. Yeah. Maybe like we're just like, oh. But yeah, tonight we're just gonna go and get dinner and chill, and then tomorrow we're gonna make a day of it since today went a bit shit. So I think we're gonna like see Belfast and do the Black Cab tour and all that. So yeah, what can you do? You've just got to make the most of a shitty situation. But also, just to say, like, regards, like, just COVID and all, because, like, now that, like, lockdowns are open back up, like, I found today very overwhelming with the amount of people, and I feel like people aren't cutting themselves a bit of slack. Like, we've been in the house for a year and a half, we've not been around people. So, like, if you're out and you're a bit anxious, just, like, be kind to yourself, because I was kind of beating myself up a bit today, wasn't I?
Yeah.
When I did get a bit anxious at the Titanic Museum, but, like, what do you expect? It's the Brennan's bar! Look!
Open the doors!
It's my bar, baby! Bars are open till 1 AM here. They just told us.
I thought it was 11.
Our bars aren't even open! It feels like we're in a different country.
Yeah, well...
We technically are.
No, we're not. It's all Ireland here. This is Ireland.
Well, well, well. As you can see,
tomorrow didn't happen.
Never happened. And do you want to explain to them why tomorrow never happened?
I got the shits.
Jeremy got the runs. So when we said it was a shit show, it turned out to be a literal shit show.
Yeah, we went for dinner to an Indian place. My first time ever eating Indian.
And last.
I got a curry out of it, and I think the rest, you know, like I was just on the toilet.
And then the next the next morning, like, we just woke up and we had to go. Like, he was in such a hape. Like, we had planned to do a load of things, but
it just didn't, like, when a man has to go, he has to go. The whole way home, like 3 hours home, trying to stop every fucking 5 or 10 minutes.
It took us about 6 hours to get home.
Yeah, so that's what happened. We didn't get to do anything we really wanted to do.
Yeah, we literally got to do absolutely nothing we wanted to do, but sometimes trips just go that way. Like, sometimes things happen out of your control. I feel like it started how it meant to go on. Me getting my period when I started parking said it all. I think the universe was just like, I'm warning you, you're in for a ride, honey, you're in for a ride. If you're going to try an Indian for the first time, I'd recommend you do so in your own home house, near your own toilet. But we had two trips out of 3 went really well. So like, come on, we were due a fuck up, yeah. But yeah, that was our trip to Belfast, or our not so trip to Belfast. Will we get 4? Oh, I can't talk.
Why?
Will we get 3 good trips out of 4?
Yeah.
Okay, my darlings, I'm going to leave it here for today's video, but I hope you enjoyed our shit show. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Say bye.
Ciao.